Autoerotic asphyxiation.
They got low chances glasses. Cause it's got like.
I know. Cause he already drank it. Shaggy.
Is that a picture of lettuce because she's not in the apartment?
No, it's a swan snake. Swing.
Oh, Peter drawing?
No, Danny. Danny, the guy who
tries to be like Peter?
Like Nick Mullen. Alright. Season finale. Oh, wait. Jesus.
Oh, the last bit. Oh, one more thing.
One more thing.
We were setting up like the lady was training us on how to do like deals and like
What
how to like get different groupings of people like for veterans and teachers and things like that.
Yeah.
And she was just like telling us to kind of do one as an example, like walking us through it. And they decided to do Italians.
What?
There was like
to be
Italians. Oh, this has to be racist.
Yeah, sorry, you got 10 minutes.
Italians freaking, and then like one of the girls typed in grease monkeys.
Yeah, that's a good one.
They were like,
And like that.
did they say WAP?
There was a section where you can exclude a certain group of people from a discount, and then we excluded Italians.
Nice.
It's like, the whole thing just kind of turned into a weird thing.
What was this?
It was learning like a point of sale system.
How to be racist.
How to set up deals in the system so it automatically applies for the day or the time or the individual.
Weird.
Can you scoop mine a little?
Where?
Yeah, I feel like it's right in here.
What? I know, just wait a couple minutes, it'll dim down. Yeah, or just show up. Alright, season finale.
Cilantro.
Cilantro. Sorry, we all got that big cilantro. Ooh, we don't know what the spike looks like.
Yeah, that's a good
Nice.
check.
That's so good. That's like the best spike I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, too bad none of you guys freaking drank a sip. You have to. I don't get it. You have to.
Dude, you gotta choose either the coaster or the sip. I think the coaster's a little bit more important. How come Diego doesn't have
Poster,
one?
you're a poser. No, you have to do. Cause that. Look at that table.
That's your try. You try.
Jesus Christ.
Phone just went out.
What table?
Here, bring him a coaster while you go.
He's a West Coaster. It's okay.
Table messed up.
No. Sometimes it's just works for
Sometimes
a
you
little
feel
bit.
like a nut.
As soon as I get up, I bump everything.
Just smash it.
Oh, you moved the candy canes?
Yeah, no more candy canes. Those are moved. All right, cilantro. Yeah. All right. So no TV, no Chance's Corner. We're doing new things. We're changing.
We're changing up the guard.
We're changing National Guard.
We're changing our undies. I like that idea of the streaks and the pee stains and stuff.
Yeah, stained underwear brand.
Are they comfy?
I haven't made them yet, but I'll just source.
This is your idea.
I'll just source the fabric from China.
You better do it quick before there's tariffs.
Yeah.
Terrorist.
Terrorists.
The tariffs.
Do you think it's stupid to have all the lights on and the blinds?
I think it's weird to have the windows open, dude. This fucking clam bake this bitch.
It's just gonna sink into their heating system.
Yeah, it's gonna be fine.
Not if you have little fans that hooked onto it and blew back out.
Well, we gotta get an internet presence to have fans.
Yeah, we gotta release something.
Good. The internet didn't give us any presents.
It's true.
So, what are we gonna just give them presents? And
If the internet wants presents, they gotta give presents back. This is like Christmas.
dude, we should just have presidents.
We do have presidents.
No, you know what I mean?
Trees.
Oh, wait, how about this? We have a Jizz City president
Just
of the
Are you
week.
gonna nominate yourself?
No. No, it's not us. It's somebody else, or it's one of us, and we vote
One of us.
each week.
One of us.
Until we have fans, we have to pick up at least one of them.
And it's just a vote. So who do we vote for?
I was telling the podcast to the other bartender guy, and he was like, "Oh, dude, I would totally listen to it. Like, where can I listen to it? Because I didn't get to the part where we haven't released anything."
And you were like, sure, you should come by.
You should just link them to Cometown.
Come down, but he knew about Come Down, and he's big into podcasts, and he had like a whole studio thing set up like this, doing a podcast with his buddy, but I don't think they're doing it anymore. But it was about like cryptids and like
Oh shit.
that's what it was.
Cryptozoology.
Mythological shit, yeah, whatever.
It's not mythological.
Well, yeah, something like Bigfoot and stuff like that. Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Chance loves
It's
coughing.
like snuff.
It's just, he does it for the views.
I've been asking around for snuff.
Yeah.
And then somebody was like, yeah, we sell it from Grizzly, the new product. And then
Snus.
they brought the snus.
Yeah.
That's not it. That is not it.
You should hold on
We
to
go to
it for a
Walgreens.
little bit just so that. Yeah, you gotta go to Walgreens in Rhode Island or something. Where they get it?
Job lots.
I don't know.
Speaking of Luke, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Luke.
Happy birthday, Luke. Nobody
I
knows.
just stepped on your joke.
Everybody.
Oh
What
jeez.
was the punchline in that?
Oh, that's
Oh, nice. Dude, that was forceful.
yeah.
It's scary. You're
Could've
imposing.
killed you.
You're a poser. So the dude you talked to is into podcasts. What do you think of the name? And he knew Cometown, so it's the perfect person to
I
ask.
thought it was
Person
like
to
right,
ask.
right down his alley.
He thought the name was funny. He got what we were trying to do.
I think he was down.
Alright, cool. Because that's the biggest thing is like, I don't care what Tessa or Elspeth or Liz thinks. You know what I mean? They're not going to listen, you know? And honestly,
Yeah,
I
get that
think,
part out.
You did say something about stopping like suing us or something.
yeah,
Like,
No way, dude.
joking about it.
there's
way.
no way.
I
I
don't think
mean,
anyone would go out of their
No
way.
way.
to
Specific because
first of all,
I saw a blue jay today licking out of the dish outside of our window, and
licking the dish out.
well, yeah, because it's like we keep it full of water for the. It's like a little bird bath. It's a little
Yeah.
brass dish, and you know I always was like, oh, fucking blue jays, they're bullies. But there was a male cardinal picking berries off the ground right next to it, so it's cool with the cardinals. That's what I've learned. Blue
I
jays
think
are cool with
cardinals are
cardinals.
tough too.
Yeah, they fucked up like the mirrors. They like attacked the mirrors on the car.
Cardinals do?
Yeah, the red bird, the red one,
Yeah.
big one.
Yep.
Yeah, big red.
That's from St. Louis.
Yeah. Only in St. Louis though, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
They're all indigenous.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, Jizz City has nothing to do with Cometown. You know what I mean?
Cometown doesn't talk about birds though.
It's not Cum City. It's not like Cum Village.
Jizz
you know,
Town.
it's Jizz City. Yeah, it's not Jizz Town. And we're talking about
Let's
birds.
put it to a vote. Jizz Town.
Just
I'm the president, and I
I'm
need
the
a
president.
vote. We're all
Music career
presidents.
is canceled.
No, the three of us are presidents. We're all presidents. Alright, so,
The founding fathers.
oh jeez.
Yeah, I had some jizz Elspeth that brought up some stuff about like piebald.
The band.
But it's like not, it's like the type of mutation.
What's piebald?
But it's like albinism, albinism.
Oh yeah.
But there was another one that was called like leucism.
All black.
Leucistic. And the piebald tree was like part of leucism, which happens in birds, and it shows like the variations of the different birds.
Wait, leucism?
Yeah.
Look it up and just watch it yourself. We'll try to like.
Yeah, we'll like try to.
I can do it on my
Yeah.
I can do it on my phone.
I should have made a hotspot.
I took a screenshot.
I mean another hotspot. I already made one in the bathroom. Though.
Oh, I just made one on the seat. Well, I was thinking about Jizz and I think like I think obviously we should stick with the bird stuff, but there's also like we could talk about like our jizz. You know, like our fashion walk, talk,
Right, human
art,
transfer that.
or just us. You know, yeah. I don't know.
I kind of like that's kind of interesting.
Maybe
to
that's a
mention.
stretch.
No, it's not a
We're
stretch.
gonna wear the same thing every episode so we can like mix and match.
Yeah, exactly.
I think this is episode 3 with the city, but I did watch it.
Nice, dude.
This is the what?
Episode 3 with the city.
The city. Yeah, well, it's funny because I was going through editing and like dating, you know, each episode, and I was going off of what we're wearing, you know.
Yeah.
And
You're always wearing the jets, your shorts.
well, I wear different shirts, but you wore the same sweater one episode, and it really messed me up.
And there's another time where he wore the same shirt twice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think he's doing it on purpose.
Oh, we
I
have to wear something different every time? Is that what you're saying?
I think it would be funny to like make it look like it's the same time, but it's like clearly a
totally
time.
different episode.
It's like you're asking a question, but then you're responding.
to
Somebody
completely
responding
different.
different, wearing the same thing.
That's pretty funny, actually. I like that.
You were bringing up jizz transferred to humans.
Yeah,
And
just
there's
like
many ways that is
Right.
possible.
right.
But down the street of you, when you see people, you recognize them by their jizz. So you see some guy
Right.
stumble into the road and he's wearing dark colors, or perhaps maybe a ski mask.
Perhaps.
It's gonna be like, oh, that is a dangerous bird. I don't want to go down. I shouldn't go down this. Let's take this like back alleyway. But then that's when you miss the most violent jizz of all. That's like in the dumpster. Is the guy that pops out of the dumpster, and you can't tell they're jizz because they're hiding. Yeah, maybe if you had a black light, you could tell.
A light of color.
But you judge people from afar, perhaps sometimes in daily life. Or at least
Lest
I
you
do.
be judged.
But it's fun to make fun because it's like I'm aware people do it of me, and I'm okay with it. And it's like you know, you're never gonna see these people, and you're walking with your girl, and you're like, look at that, you know,
Or guy.
like, what the fuck? And it's like, you know, but you're doing a jizz, you're doing a sweep, and sometimes the jizz
Not sweet.
is accurate.
Mm.
I don't know. Sometimes it's just like, oh, that
The
dude,
canter.
that dude,
Somebody's canter.
yeah, and they're wearing like one of those really thin puffy coats that cost like $1,000. You know, they have like a BMW or a Volvo.
Yeah, that's one thing that birds don't have is like an extension to their natural jizz. Like they can't rock like a little chain, or I guess you could put it on them, but they don't really care. It's just what they do.
But they do weird shit with their nests.
Yeah,
Like that
it's
mine
out.
bird.
Oh, I got it.
Here, I got it. That miner bird, like a lot of birds actually will like pick up trash and stuff,
Yeah.
and throw it in like shiny stuff, you know.
Well, they decorate themselves. And
Not themselves, but the nest, I think.
But they could be like in the same way, like, oh, I got a fancy house or something. Here's my fancy nest.
Did it grow up?
True. Yeah, like birds have like crazy nests.
Right. I mean, that's yeah, exactly.
But don't
Some of these
birds-
are like shiny,
Don't birds
all blue.
don't birds change their color by like going onto the ground and like dancing in mud, or like they print
Their
they
feathers
Change
change.
their color?
It's called something when they
I don't
do
know
that.
about changing color.
Well, there was one that changes color where when it was going through a certain time of stress or a certain point in their life, there's a particular like gray bird that makes all of its tail feathers white instead of black for like just a small period, and then it like grows new feathers. I just saw that the other day too.
I mean, that sounds pretty sick. I don't know.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
Now I gotta start remembering to.
You know, it's funny. That's my favorite thing is like hearing some of the coolest stuff and not being like Home Improvement. Did you guys ever watch Home Improvement?
Yeah, dude.
Nice.
What about
Did
it?
you ever watch Home
What
Improvement?
about
Across the fence.
Wilson. Yeah, Wilson would spout some crazy knowledge, you know,
Yeah.
and then Tim would be like, and then who's he, what's he's, you know, and just totally butcher it.
But still save the day with Wilson's advice.
Yeah.
Would he?
Yeah. He always
Woody
saves the
Harrelson.
day. Oh, yeah. That's who you're talking about.
No, Tim Allen.
You know what it's called?
So, what?
Do you know what the show's called?
Home Improvement.
Oh, right.
With Woody Harrelson. Cheers.
Nice.
The thing, Tim Allen was a comedian, and like I loved Home Improvement. Big, huge fan.
Yeah, I was a huge fan of Tim Allen.
Ooh.
He was like, when he was around, like he was.
No, I wasn't like into the comedy or whatever because I was a kid, but because this is just a couple years ago. But I'm only 22. But he was doing comedy, and he'd do a lot of like corporate stuff, and it was like a lot of rich people cutting steaks and like grunting. So he would just start grunting at them, and that like created this character.
That's awesome.
Isn't that funny? And
That's
I think
really
it's the
good.
same thing with like Andrew Dice Clay, you know, where it's like, oh fuck your ass, blah 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 blah. And it's like, what the hell is that? But I think it was this character that worked for him, you know? Like so much of it is like the way you look, you know, and it's just like what people respond to, you know?
Well, that's the thing with Andrew Dice, like, it's a character. Because that's not his real name. So it was like he created a character but when you have your real name, you become that. It's like you have to, as a comic, I think, say this is a character, this is a different name.
Right.
Otherwise, that's you become that. You know, like if Tony Hinchcliffe was.
And then you're typecasted.
Yeah, if Tony Hinchcliffe was like his stage name or whatever was like Tycho the Teenage Boy or something, he would have, you know, it wouldn't be dirt on his name, basically.
Right.
But like,
Keep going.
Yeah, how about that joke?
this is a really good joke. You came over there? Is that where we came up? What joke?
The Tony Hinchcliffe joke at the Trump rally.
Oh yeah, it was alright. It was funny. People didn't laugh as hard as they should have at it.
I mean, it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you think about it?
Yeah, he's
The
a fucking Puerto Rican.
Yeah, it's just.
It's
I guess
true.
It's the right place for it.
But it's true because listen, this is the right place for, in a sense of like, that's the only place I've ever gone besides Ireland, because my godfather was stationed there in the
Where?
Navy, Puerto Rico, when I was little.
Yeah.
We did a week trip to Puerto Rico, and he like owned,
12?
he like helped with, maybe 8. Yeah, I was little,
Yeah.
but like he had like this corral and like had horses, and like I remember my nuts getting broken
Yeah.
on the horse, and I like was too scared to tell him, like I hated it. It just wasn't, I wasn't really ready.
Dude, Comanche.
Those Puerto Rican horses, man.
Puerto Rican horses.
Well, stepping on all that trash, they get pretty like,
Yeah.
you know, rugged. But the thing is that, and it was beautiful, and the thing I regret
So
is walking down the street. Well, first of all, the geckos that are just on the houses, the
the
lizards.
ghettos.
In the
Geckos.
geckos. This kid had a can of Pringles, and I was walking down the street, and I was always taught not to take food from strangers. But he offered me, he's like,
Unless you're in Puerto Rico.
you want some Pringles? And I was like, no, sorry, I can't. And then I like walked away.
Gringo.
Eat these Pringles. No, he was like so sweet. He was like the same age as me, or maybe younger.
Yeah,
But like I felt remorse to this day for not sharing a Pringle with that boy.
Was a boy.
And it's shirtless. For real. But the thing is,
without your organs, man.
Nowadays, you wouldn't have known the gender.
oh, I would have fell asleep in the Pringle, is what you're saying, and you would have like still harvested my organs.
Passed out in 2 seconds.
Damn, sorry, it's a good thing.
I don't know.
It's a good thing.
What's that movie? It's called like, not Brazil.
Brazil's great.
I don't think
Brazil's
that's
great.
what it is.
Have you ever without falling asleep to it?
Oh, it's called Touristas. It happens in Brazil, and these like tourists go there and they're on the beach, and this guy named Diego, friendly guy on the beach, they party with him, and he like brings them up into this mountain where they like get trapped and drugged and their organs taken out.
Yep.
Pretty wild.
There's a classic Vince Vaughn where that happens. They
Vince Vaughn.
get kidnapped, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's terrible.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, it's very short-sighted. Same stuff with Puerto Rico, same stuff with the border. Like, America was either starting coups in these countries or just dropping off a bunch of weapons and to the the extremists right that would take over the government, like install leaders, like almost every single country in the Western Hemisphere has been meddled with by America. And I mean that, like, nobody really talks about that when they talk about the border and immigration and all that stuff. Like, this is very recently, basically since, World War I, all this stuff really took off,
Right. I didn't see the movie, but Brad Pitt was in it, right?
Brazil. World War One, it was the prequel to World War II.
Oh, right. Oh, that's why it looked like a Z.
Yeah, it was the origin story
Oh,
to
okay.
World War II.
I see.
Which is basically true because, like, Austria-Hungary was like getting what happened in 1918. All the other countries in Europe got like parts of Africa, and Germany did, and like Austria did.
Dude, you're so smart.
I don't know anything.
Yeah.
I didn't know anything. I just talked about it.
But back to Tony. Like, I feel like, I want to talk
Do you know why they're called Tony? Do you know why that name took off with the Italian American?
Anthony, because they'd only hear Tony echo when they're in the buildings.
No.
Anthony, Tony.
No, because when they came and they were going to immigration, they couldn't understand what they were saying, and so the records people were like, "To New York," and they'd be like, "To New York."
Oh, 2 NY. Whoa. Dang.
I do know that.
That's
I'm not
true,
too smart, but I
man.
do know that.
Whoa. Those
Anthony
freaking-
came after.
Right. And then
They were like, let's make this name longer, just like the African American culture making Italian names longer. Jamario,
Yep.
Lamarcus.
Yep.
Marcus.
I think that's the only two.
This is pretty good, dude.
My friend worked at a school in like Hartford,
Prove
Connecticut.
it.
Facebook. Oh, we don't have internet.
Allegedly.
All right.
Facebook.
And one of the kids, they brought us a t-shirt, and one of the kids was L
Yacht.
hyphen
Elliot.
A. L hyphen A. And the name was Ladasha.
That's cool.
Isn't that sweet?
That's really cool.
Alright, Tony.
Well, there's a thing in comedy, and it's also
Timing?
it makes you laugh. Yeah, exactly. Fucking A. It's fucking harsh, bro. It's all good.
Dude, that joint is no smoke. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
No.
Smokeless joints.
Listen, satire is. I don't necessarily think I need this.
No.
What Tony did was satire, which is deprecate something, so it puts
On stage?
it on a stage and like this is what it is because like it hasn't been helped in the
Right.
past. And you're acting like so you care more about the name than actually helping. Like it's kind of crazy. Like when satire ensues, it puts a light on something dark. Because you're making fun of something that's hidden.
More of this?
You're making fun of something that's hidden usually to everyday life, and you're doing it in a disparaging way.
Like how dirty
Yeah.
Puerto Ricans are?
It's not necessarily what you think, but it's like what people should hear to like be like, we need to help, basically. Because I guess he like vacations there. I mean, everyone from Jizz City vacations there.
Well, vacationing somewhere doesn't mean like
Vegas.
just because you're like giving tourism money
Well, that's what they survive
doesn't
on.
mean shit. No, a small group of them survive on touristy shit. You know what I mean? Like, who in Vermont benefits from touristy shit? Not any of us. I mean, maybe once Diego's working at but he's just, it's not his business, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, retail, yeah, but, like, we're off of people that live here, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but the town exists. There's towns that would close.
Vermont is all tourism.
Right.
Absolutely.
And if tourists went away, there would be towns that would be like, we need to
No,
like
that's bullshit.
consolidate these fucking towns. You
No,
can't
it's
have
not true.
Barnesville right next to London.
No, we need to have small local economies everywhere. Like, Vermont should not be, we shouldn't need to take any money from the federal government.
Dude, why? They're gonna throw it out if we don't.
No, because all our money just goes to war anyways.
War machines.
Yeah, like us three. We're war machines.
War machines.
Season finale, slash.
You guys need more?
We got the foot ones.
Oh.
So, I don't really know what the deal is with the cameras.
Yeah, when are they gonna arrive already?
I'm thinking I'll be able to like sharpen them up or something, because they don't look too great on the computer.
It's fine.
The blurry.
It's fine, bro.
Yeah, that's what
It's fine, bro.
It's supposed to be like 4K.
Whatever, I don't know. They're not focused on the right points, or I just,
But it's autofocus. I mean, that one looks good, and then Diego's looks great, and it sounds great.
What can you say, man?
I think Diego's gonna have the majority of the time. Screen time.
We could show pictures of what we're talking about.
No, you and I will just be talking, and it'll just be Diego's reaction.
It usually works out well.
I don't know, because it's the opposite with Stavi, you know? Eldest doesn't get much time.
He chooses not to edit the time in.
Probably, yeah,
Yeah.
because he's probably shy or something, but he's very funny, and so's Diego, so I think he'd be funny. Because he is kind of running the show with the internet.
He's the showrunner. Wait, so are you zooming in
A
and
little
then
bit.
focusing? No, zoom in, focus, then zoom out. You
Oh,
do
no.
that?
it's
It's
automatic.
automatic.
It's autofocus? Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. We'll be able to, but I kind of like it looking
Or maybe
shitty.
further away.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Or closer, but then they get.
Well, it's like off like we did like 15 sessions or something now with like blurry footage.
Is it blurry?
I
Wait,
think
did
it's
you
a
see
little
some of
blurry.
it?
Yeah, I put it on the computer.
Really?
Yeah. It's at the house. You guys will see next week.
Yeah, yeah.
But the fucked up thing,
It's the
excuse
shirt.
en français.
Is the sweater that I wore.
No, is the computer's sick, it's only 8 gigs of RAM, so it's kind of slow.
Oh,
But
your dad's computer?
mm-hmm.
Oh, you got
It's
it?
like a big screen. Yeah,
Oh, shit.
it's a Mac.
Damn, you got it.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't tell. Yeah, that's why I
No,
went
you
down.
What'd you watch it on?
Huh?
You just watched it on the camera, I think.
No, on this
Oh
computer.
yeah, because when we were transferring.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, YouTube's crisp, but so it's not the computer's problem, you know?
Right. But I'm thinking.
Can you upgrade it?
Never
8
heard of it.
gigs?
I think I might be able to.
What?
I don't know. There's different
Or
things.
just at least like wait it out to
The
Black
cheaper
Friday.
ones. That's what I'm thinking. But the cameras, that's a whole nother thing.
Do that. We could do the Richard Linklater move and like turn everything into a cartoon.
Well, I mean, I think it's kind of funny to be like, there's duct tape on this. You know,
Yeah, we're starting out. Go out and support us, guys.
this is the first season. Yeah, exactly. We need money, you know. Like, I'm not like snobby with statues of my friends, you know.
You're just statuesque. You rolled up sleeves.
Hey, they said there's one statue in this town, and that's me.
Statute of limitations, man.
6 years.
Never say that joke again.
I think that's called the Statue of Liberty.
Oh, because it's your right to say it.
Freedom of speech. The Liberty, Statue of Liberty is tied to the freedom of speech. Did you know that?
So you're gonna say Freemasons? Because it's like it's supposed to be of Lucifer.
Right, exactly. Because France gave it us
Herpes.
herpes, and then was like, here's the Statue of Liberty. Sorry about the herpes.
Right.
Just like Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang.
Clang. Wu-Tang
Wu-
Clan.
Wuhan. Wu-Tang China gave us COVID, you know?
But where's the statue?
France gave us herpes. Like, there was no herpes in America until
Those Canadians came down.
French.
French.
They went down.
I thought it was from monkeys.
No, it was the
Monkeys
French.
there?
Wasn't
Dude, we're not about that on this podcast.
Yeah, they're about birds.
No, I'm joking. You can't say anything for monkeys.
Yeah, that's definitely racist. Even though you're the minority, it's still bad.
Not even grease monkeys.
Nah, dude, that's nice, dude. Hey,
Hey!
I'm trying to make $1 over
Hey,
here.
to New York!
I was trying to think of a joke when you guys were talking about the statue.
I know, it's a tough one, because
But,
it sounds like...
Statutory.
Yeah, right. Oh, there we go.
Statute of limitations, statutory limitations.
Yeah.
There's something there.
Dude, what
There's
was that?
something.
There was that movie, I think, the chick who played Nell, isn't it? It's called like Outbreak, and the monkeys spread Ebola. I remember being terrified of this movie. What? It's called like.
Do you think any of that's true, or it's just lab stuff?
No,
There's Osmosis Jones.
Osmosis Jones.
Yeah, that was the ending of Osmosis Jones and what was his name? Steve Martin. Was in that thing?
No. Bill Murray?
Bill Murray, yeah. He eats the egg that the monkey like touches, and then he gets Ebola, and then like Osmosis Jones is a white blood cell, and the guy is like a Tylenol, and they're trying to like.
Is it Chris
Ebola.
Tucker?
yeah,
Chris Tucker.
Is it?
yeah.
Yeah, it's Osmosis Jones. Yeah, Chris Tucker.
Sick movie.
I
Isn't there like a zit scene?
Oh, yeah, I bet.
Big zit scene, I think.
Yeah.
I bet.
Dude, I wonder if people pay money to watch people pop zits, like all close up.
Well, it's on the internet.
It's
but
free, but then again,
People
it's
pay
free
for
fee
porn.
and people still pay. So it's like, there's a different thrill where it's like custom.
I'm not into that.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, you pay money and to have it customized, like draw this and then, you know, pop your zit on it.
Like a
And you pop my zit?
Nice, dude. Is that a nubbin?
That's what she said.
No,
So the new apartment's coming along good.
Yeah, building it. We got the siding up. I'm working on the roof.
Sick.
Pretty dope.
Yeah.
You forgot a movie. It's a great classic, but you only need to watch it once.
Disagree. Can't watch it enough. It's a perfect movie. Perfect horror movie. Halloween, The Shining. Perfect horror movies.
Are there movies you watch every
Jaws.
Halloween?
Nah.
You don't have one you have to
I'm
watch.
editing all the time.
You haven't watched a movie?
No, I don't do that. I'm editing. Is this guy still going? I should hook the battery. I needed a battery for the remote. Just give me the remote. It used to work fine.
Well, that's a good idea.
Yeah, because then you just meh.
Is it like one of those circle batteries?
I think so, yeah. I don't know which size though.
Yeah, one time I was at the thrift store, I got this sweet ass watch, but it was dead, and I'm like, I'm just gonna get a battery. You know, it's like the watch was like 70 cents, and then I went to like CVS or something, and the battery was like $9 or $10.
Yeah, that was fine.
Did you buy it?
Huh?
Did you buy it?
Yeah.
No, it's way too
Oh,
much money.
sick.
Yeah.
He bought it.
I was just like, damn, the battery itself was like 8 times more, 10 times more.
You don't wear a watch still, do you?
No, wrists are too dainty.
You
Dainty
don't.
wrist.
Why don't you wear one?
I'm wearing one. Camo.
Nice, dude. Just bare
I've been
fur.
seeing the smartwatches, those seem pretty like convenient, I
I
guess.
saw somebody paying like this.
Mm. Yeah. I'll give it to you.
I don't like it.
The dude at the farm is just like he's like on his back, underneath the tractor or whatever, and just like answers the phone call on his wrist, and he's just working while he's talking.
Oh, that's pretty slick.
I mean, it seemed pretty convenient.
Where?
Just at the farm, one of the weed farms in Townsend.
Cool.
J boy.
What's the address?
Wait, he wears a dress under the tractor? They.
Yeah.
Do you know how a gender neutral person kills somebody?
Oh,
They slash them.
nice. Wait, what was the joke?
They slash them.
How gender neutral kill someone?
Wait, what? Oh, Halloween. It's Halloween. Woo!
So you could be. Oh, they slash themselves
Couple days.
They slash
because they killed themselves. They slash themselves.
Suicide. No, I've always wanted to write a joke. Like a lot of people say they have the best punchline, but they don't have the setup. But that doesn't really happen for me, except for this one. Euthanasia.
Yeah.
Asia.
Youths in Asia. It sounds like a positive website.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'll
Yeah,
donate.
it just sounds like a young men's group.
Right?
You know, like, or children. You know, like
For sure.
exercise. You know?
Yeah, dude.
But no, it's killing yourself.
In Asia?
Assisted suicide.
Uh-huh.
Not in Asia. In everywhere.
Yeah. It's hard to make that funny.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
I guess
sometimes
that's
you
the
just like
challenge.
don't want to offend people, or they saw there was like a shirt that was like, oh yeah, I'm into pronouns. Let me she, them, titties.
Nice.
Nice. I saw somebody with
That's
their
sick.
pronouns he, ha.
Nice. That was a good show. Back in the day.
Yeah,
He,
Jess would have watched that when he was a young
It's
child.
always good to talk about hee-haw with the adults.
My
Jack.
pronouns are fuck the police.
Nice.
Mine are ACAB.
Okay.
But the thing with pronouns is, like, you can choose not to say them because you're using someone's pronouns when you talk behind their back.
You're anti-noun.
You just never use it.
I don't talk about the person. I just don't talk about them. They're not in my life, so I don't talk about them. Nice. But they are. See? But if I do talk about someone, perhaps it's their name. The name is the easiest way to get around having to remember.
No, the best thing, this ends the whole argument, I think. When you go to like a profession, like the doctor or mechanic or something, and you say, a friend asks you how to go, and you say, I went to the mechanic, and they say, what did they say? Because they don't know if it's a male or female. They don't know. Doesn't matter.
What did they say?
What did they say? What did the doctor say? It's not because sometimes you catch yourself. And I'm an ally, so I'm always assuming it's a woman.
You always think it's a woman?
Yeah.
Yeah. How was the flight? How was the pilot?
What did she say? Oh yeah. Well, the nurse came in. Oh, what did she
That's
say?
what she said.
Well, sometimes it's it. We should like it with a pet. I think we should normalize it for humans too. For as like, oh, what did it say? Like, did you went to the doctor? What did it say?
What did
or
it
like
say?
my cat was bad today. What did it do? Like you're not saying gender at all.
I hear you. I use that because like I work with the guy.
You could literally just say they.
No, you say it. I say it. It's shorter to say it. I hear what you're saying, dude. Because
some people use it as pronouns.
What it do?
What it do? Does they? I work with a dude whose grandson was just hatched, and the guy always shows me pictures or whatever, and I'm like, okay, what is it? Big? How big is it? Like, is it walking?
It as a baby.
Yeah, it is as a baby. And then he kind of like called me out on it. I was like, well, I don't want to infer upon the gender, neutral, positive zone.
I feel like people have said something to me about saying that to babies.
Does it do anything other than that?
Like, oh, it's so cute.
It's so... Yeah, no, I hear you.
It was...
Yeah, but I guess you're supposed to talk to the baby. Like, oh, you're so adorable. Like, what do you got going on?
Dude, you guys gotta change the way you think about babies.
But the thing is, it's for the parents at that time. Like, that baby's not going to remember that shit. So it is interesting to talk as it because you're observing. You're the objective thing in the room, and you talk to the parent or whatever. I guess, you don't want to say it in front of the parent too much. I think you say name. No. It's the name.
I don't,
It's hideous.
Talking about.
It's the name.
Yeah, it's the name. It's them.
Bobby.
But the thing is, babies, like, I don't think time goes backwards, but I like to think about time going backwards because I think time is a little bit missing. But time going backwards, like we die as a little baby, you know. It's like
Benjamin Buttons.
Yeah, exactly. It's not really that, but we.
Is it one button or buttons? Did you have many buttons?
No, that was the family. Is the buttons.
I always get Benjamin Buttons or Button and Lyme or Lyme's disease mixed up. It's difficult.
Yeah. Lemons. When life gives you Lyme's disease,
Make buttons.
get. I hope Benjamin Button.
Alright, let's do the corner.
What just happened?
Jason's corner. We can't get rid of the segment until he gets his podcast going.
Oh, dude, we're getting into some hot topics.
The pronoun. In the mall. This is the pronoun conversation. It's funny. I'm all about it. It's just hard sometimes when I'm like, oh yeah, she, or oh hey, them, hey. I don't know.
Yeah, because it's like, I don't want to be wasting my breath sometimes, and like, if someone makes me say something, I have to choose a word, so like, whatever's easiest comes out, you know?
Whatever's the easiest, the natural one.
Sure, my footsie with me?
Huh?
Can I footsie with me?
No one ever hears me.
Is this on the cards?
Oh,
You ever tried the wings from Domino's?
Dude, there's regulars down here if you want.
What do you say, burgers?
What?
Oh, fuck.
Burgers at Domino's?
Wings.
She was digging, dude. Yeah, I always.
Is that me?
No, that was definitely me. Why does it say the card's full?
Oh, you want wings? Is that what you just mentioned it again? Is it?
No, it's not too much. Whoa, we need two.
Yeah,
Let's fit 2.5.
Two hands, do it 2 hands next time.
2.5.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
you got the shake. Dude, yours got bigger. That little
I
whirl.
love that huge mug, that's awesome.
It's big. I should have put it in the freezer. I feel like it'd be
Alright,
Drive safe.
drive safe.
I don't know what's going on with this though.